Good afternoon. This is call number 2020-37479 in the interest of Santos Justin Martinez Jr. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Mary Cruz Escobar, and I'm his mother.
And for the state.
Kara Mitchell.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent, Father Santos Justin Martinez, he's not present. He was personally served on November 16th, 2020 at 5:19 p.m. at 5310 Seawall Boulevard, Galveston, Texas, in Galveston County. He further appeared and signed a reset order setting this matter for a Zoom hearing today, and he is not checked in. Is that correct, Ms. Mitchell?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, we'll proceed by default.
Okay, I'd first like to call Miss Mira Cruz Escobar.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Escobar, are you married to Mr. Martinez?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And were you married at the time that little Santos?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did Mr. Martinez sign an acknowledgement of paternity at the time?
Yes. Yes, ma'am, when he was born.
Okay, and are you asking the court to establish the parent-child relationship between Mr. Martinez and little Santos?
I'm sorry, if you could repeat the question.
Are you asking for the court to establish the parent-child relationship between Mr. Martinez and little Santos?
Like if they are already, yes.
Okay. With regard to conservatorship, are you asking the court to order a joint managing conservatorship?
Meaning that we both have joint custody? Correct.
No, you're not going to both have joint custody.
Joint managing. Okay. These are the questions that were asked before, Ms. Escobar. The joint managing conservatorship, you guys are going to have very similar rights, except for you're going to be the joint managing conservator that designates the primary residence of the child.
Okay.
Is that what you're wanting this court to order?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And also, are you asking this court to order that you be restricted rather to Harris County and contiguous counties in choosing primary residence of
Yes, ma'am.
your child?
Correct.
Okay. With regard to access and possession, which is visitation, are you asking for the standard possession order?
Correct.
Okay. And are you also asking for pickup and drop off to be done at your sister's home, which is located at 212 East Way Street, Galena Park, Texas, 77547?
Correct.
Okay. How is Santos covered for health insurance?
Through Medicaid.
Okay. Do you know if Mr. Martinez is working?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you know where he works?
He works for Rainforest Cafe in Galveston, Texas.
Okay. And we were able to determine that Mr. Martinez's monthly gross is $1,747.62. Is that correct?
Correct.
And does Mr. Martinez have any other children outside of Santos?
No.
Okay, and so we were able to determine Mr. Martinez should be paying you $295 a month for child support. Is that correct?
Correct.
Are you asking this court to order that Mr. Martinez pay you child support in the amount of $295 a month starting June the 1st, 2021? And
Correct.
okay,
Correct.
you're also able to determine that he should be paying a cash medical support in the amount of $70 a month. Is that correct?
Correct.
So are you asking this court to order that Mr. Martinez pay you $70 a month starting June the 1st, 2021, and every month thereafter?
Correct.
Now, with regard to, did Mr. Martinez give you any money for Santos since June of 2017?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and so you're asking for retro to May of 2021. Is that correct?
Correct.
We've been able to determine that that amount for retro should be $11,159. Is that correct?
Correct. Correct.
And are you asking this court to order that Mr. Take a judgment against Mr. Martinez in $11,759?
Correct.
And are you asking the judge to set a payout in order that Mr. Martinez pay you $108 towards that balance starting June 1st, 2021?
Correct.
With regard to, is there any reason for us to keep your address out of this order?
No, there's no reason.
You have any safety concerns with regard to Mr. Martinez at all?
No, ma'am. He uses my address as his mailing address in the first place. So,
are you asking this court to order Mr. Martinez to pay court costs of bill?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, Your Honor, I pass the witness at this time.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you. Excused.